See, the thing you have to understand about me is that see, the thing is, I'm a genius, you see, and it takes a little time for a genius to wake up. I've been awake, you fuck. I had just listen here. Look, ALEXPLOX is here, baby. Listen, to Alex, he knows what's going on. Why are we listening to this fucking shit? Turn that crap off. Hang on. Oh, that's what's playing on the Summer Game Fest. Hey, there goes demonetization. Oh, well. Sorry, fellas. I might as well listen to Stevie Wonder a little bit. God damn, that's a good song. Listen to this goddamn song. Let me tell you something. Oh, it's a cacophony of sounds. I want to show you something. Look at this shit. So, I'm eating some Dum-Dums, and I get this one out the Dum-Dum drawer, and look at it. It's like there's nothing there. Look at that's the Dum-Dum. It's not like I ate it or my kids ate it and put it back. I'm not eating that. What the fuck is that shit? Oh my God! Welcome to the Xbox. Today's the day. Welcome to Gabbin' and the Games, baby. Today's the day. Listen, I'm telling you, if these guys don't pull it out today, I guess they'll pull it out next year. I mean, isn't that how it goes with Xbox? Right? I mean, people give them every fucking chance in the world, which is fine, you know, but I'll tell you something. I was looking at, I'll bring it up for you. I was looking at this chart right here, and this is obviously a bullshit chart. Okay, this is nobody's actually walking around thinking this is accurate. But if you go to the screen here, what it does let us do, folks and Filettis, is explore what could be today on the Xbox Showcase. And, look, man, I mean, before we even get into that, here's what I would like, right? This is what I want. People, well, what did you expect, Jaffe? Because that's what they'll say. Because inevitably, I'm sure I'll be disappointed in this showcase. But I hope not. Yeah, Jojo D says Redfall 2 will not be announced. That's right. Ketamine, totally different conversation. But yes, ketamine helps, but so does magic mushrooms. Yes, ketamine is very helpful for depression. Absolutely. Okay. But so here's what I want out of the Xbox Showcase. I want to be surprised, and it's become the cliche, and Jim Ryan kind of used it unironically on the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to be surprised and delighted. I don't give a fuck about Forza Motorsport. I don't give a fuck about Age of Empires, right? I want to see these guys show up with IP that is surprising and delightful and creative and get you going, fuck, that's cool, right? Look at their list. Now, Obsidian, I have a lot of faith in. There's a rumor today we'll see Avowed. Who knows? But, it seems like generic sword and sorcery stuff, which I love. But at this point, I need some meat on the conceptual bone, baby. Forza Motorsport, Age of Empires, who gives a shit? Black Myth, Wukong. The last thing anybody needs is another fucking Soulsborne game, especially one that has sort of a Far East. How many of those have we gotten in the last year? Neon White already came out. Great game, already came out. I don't know what Cocoon is. I know it was shown at the PC Games Fest yesterday, and people say it's really good, so that's cool. I don't know what Banishers of Eden. There is no 1v100 coming. Hellblade 2 is whatever. It's like, do they have anything? Do they have anything happening over there that you look at? Like Gears. I would want a Gears. Give me fucking Gears. Absolutely. But this is why they really need to acquire Activision. Contraband, okay. Indiana Jones, I don't think we'll see Contraband. I was impressed. Uncensored Magnet says, come on, Jaffe, I thought you were impressed by Wukong trailers. I was very impressed by those trailers, absolutely. But that was over a year ago, and now you've got, oh my God, what was the one that just came out on Game Pass? And then you've got, there's like 3 other ones that are very similar, and I'm just kind of like, whatever. I'm over it. I'm over it. Except for Project Awakening. I don't know what that is. Gears peaked a long time ago. I don't know if it did or not. I mean, it has reached its peak, but that doesn't mean they can't bring it back. How good do you think Starfield's going to be? No clue. I'm very much looking forward to Starfield. I'm very, very much looking forward to Starfield, but I have no idea how it's going to be. Starfield Direct, though, yeah, we'll be watching that right after. I'm very much looking forward to it, and I want to love it because I love what it's about, and I love sci-fi, and I love that kind of sci-fi. But somebody was saying this list looks legit. Oh, Ryan, Xbox VR might be coming. There's no goddamn Xbox VR. What am I myself hoping to see? Okay, I would like to see Gears of War, a new one. I don't give a fuck about a Marcus Phoenix collection. I want a new fucking Gears of War. I want Starfield to be great. I want to see 1 or 2 new IPs that have the same kind of energy and juice that Hi-Fi Rush have. Right? Because that came out of nowhere and you were like, oh, that's interesting. That's different. That's cool. But I don't give a fuck about... I mean, seriously, we're probably going to lose 5-8 minutes of what's going to be like a 40-minute show or something to Forza Motorsport. Again, I'm not knocking it. I understand that people love their racing games, but God, it's just so benign and it has no fucking sex appeal. It's just boring. Do you think they might shadow drop Gaming Nating? I don't know, but I would imagine they have gotten so much good feedback over Hi-Fi Rush that if they can, they will. Okay, yeah. See, the thing is, though, in the chat, well, yeah, I agree. I need some AAA bangers, too. Starfield, Kevin says, is feeling really overhyped. I mean, they haven't really shown anything yet, right? So I think it's hyped because of the pedigree. But I like Skyrim in space. I'm excited. Jaffe, thoughts on Jet Set Radio remake? I believe it or not, I didn't love Jet Set Radio. I loved what it was about. I loved the art style, but I went back and played it about a year and a half ago, and I was very underwhelmed by it. Prince Green says if they show Fable, Killer Instinct, Power Stone 3. Power Stone 3? When is that even in discussion? Now, Power Stone 3, it won't be, but it has a better chance of being at the Capcom show tomorrow. But Stoner Joe says, I guess we get to see disappointment live. We probably do. I mean, at this point, if I was a betting fella, I would say that, yeah, we're probably... No, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man, because I do love Game Pass. I love what Game Pass has been doing. And so even if we don't get any great first-party shit, if we just see day one Game Pass, day one Game Pass, day one Game Pass, for me, that will be enough to keep me subscribing to Game Pass. I'll tell you something that pissed me off a little bit. Not because I have a dog in the fight, but because it was just kind of, it was disingenuous. There was I think it's Matt Piscatella, or Pinky Tuscadero or something like that. And he was talking about, the subscription services, they're hit their summit. They're bottoming out, and it was only a 3% growth year over year and all this stuff. And the story was picked up as if it was a suggestion that subscription services in general are being rejected by gamers. Now, that may be the case, but again, the idea that any of the subscription services, whether it's Xbox, whether it's Stadia, whether it's Luna, whether it's PS Plus, any of their tiers, none of them are offering the level of unique and interesting and compelling content. So you could say that Game Pass is plateauing, because I would agree, because they've really been dropping the ball. But I don't think we can write the obituary or the success on service-based games just yet, because no one's really done it well. It's kind of like looking at a horrible subscription service for movies before Netflix did it and going, "Oh, this is terrible." It's like, well, the individual service is terrible. Right. Admiral says if you don't have the goods, people won't sub. 100%. 100%. I wonder if the last Game Pass drops this Gravity. Hello, Gravity was bad because they were saving the good stuff for the show. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be fucking great? By the way, Gravity, I know you wanted to be involved in that last Trick Shot playtest. We're doing another one on Wednesday night, so if you're around, or Wednesday afternoon California time, if you're on the West Coast or Central, I'd love to have you involved. Let me know. Serve says there's over 200 games on Game Pass. I understand, but I need new, I need unique, I need fresh, I need stuff to keep coming. And I'll tell you something else going on, man. Let me just fucking tell you something, though. Diablo is so fucking good. It's so fucking good. And obviously you love or hate Call of Duty, but a lot of people love it, including me. That honestly, if Xbox shits the bed today, they still have the opportunity to pull themselves out of the fire, because that Activision deal, man, is imagine having Diablo on Game Pass right now. I mean, it is so fucking good. Planet of Lana is on Game Pass, says Spaz. Go play it. Yeah, there are great games on Game Pass. I'm not suggesting there's not good stuff on Game Pass. I'm saying that ultimately people like me are already in. I love games as a medium, but you've got to get the sexy, big AAA stuff on Game Pass if you want to see the normies come in, and then they can start to discover these really wonderful things like Planet of Luna, or what's the other one I haven't played that's like a sci-fi survival horror? It's got like a red and black cover with a girl with a gun. That apparently is really, really good. But yeah, they got to bring that shit in, man. Have I liked Bethesda games before? Some, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not like a hardcore, like I didn't play any of the Fallout stuff. Signalis, thank you, gaming. But yeah, I liked Skyrim a great deal, and I played, What was the one before that came out on Xbox 360 first? They had billboards everywhere in LA. Not Elden Ring, of course. They all sound Morrowind or whatever the fuck the third one was. I saw how many hours Jaffe has played Diablo 4. How many have I played, Joe? I never even look at that. I'm at level 37, 38 right now. Game Pass is the Sizzler of video games right now. And nothing wrong with Sizzler, though. Yeah, Serve, you don't have to sell me on Game Pass. I love it. I'm just saying that ultimately, if Matt Piscatera is correct, you know, we have ourselves a bit of a problem where people like you and I have already committed to something like Game Pass. But the average person, unless they go, oh, Call of Duty, or maybe Starfield is Game of the Year, whatever. Boy, I'll tell you something. Game of the Year is going to be a tough one this year. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's a stupid thing. But if you really, you know, there's no easy choice yet, right? I mean, Tears of the Kingdom is probably going to get it. But you look at Dead Space, you look at RE4 Remake, you look at Diablo. Those are all fucking amazing. And who knows if Starfield's going to be in there as well. So, Microsoft's the biggest colonizer of game publishers, says Kevin. Probably true. Tears of the Kingdom will dominate. It may dominate, but I don't necessarily think it will be the very best one. I mean, obviously it's subjective, but I'm telling you, Diablo 4 probably won't win because it's more of the same, but my God, it was so fucking well done. So fucking well done. Ricardo, I am here. Are you watching the stream? Ricardo's hit me up on the Skype. You know what happened yesterday? So Ricardo's like, I might be a little late because I got my kid's birthday party. And I'm like, well, don't be here at all. Go to your kid's birthday party. And so he's like, no, I'm going to be there for most of the time, but I'll come on to the tail end. And I says to him, I said, you got to listen to Cats in the Cradle. He's like, what the fuck is Cats in the Cradle? I sent him that song. You know, the Cats in the Cradle about the dad who's always working. And then when the dad's ready for his son, when his son's an adult to hang out, the kid's just like he is. Oh, it breaks your fucking heart. Breaks your fucking heart. Never put work above your kids if you can help it. Diablo 4 in-game balancing is terrible. Wayne B, you're old so-and-so. You assume I'm going to get to the end game. Come on now. What's happening, Rob the Mod? Are people out there, you got to ban a bunch of people? I appreciate you being here, buddy, especially you're making your own fucking video game. What kind of bird is nesting in the beard? I don't know, but I can tell you what I did get the other day. Let me show you this if I can find it. It's somewhere in here, or maybe I put it in the other room. It's I got this what do they call themselves? The Fable Beard Company. Ricardo's like, don't you fucking give them free ads. Well, they're great. They send you all this beard oil, and it smells great, and they have little stories of wizards and steampunk fuckers and shit, and I dig it, man. They better fucking sponsor my show. By the way, what do you mean if we see Avowed today, Kevin? Holy shit. Holy shit, what? I mean, what is it? It's a new Obsidian game. Okay, that's cool, but what? I mean, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. If it's exciting, I'll be there. I'm excited, but I'm like, if it's just like a bunch of fucking fly-throughs of, you know, Fantasyland, like, you know, Robert Kincaid paintings and shit, and I need to see something. I need to see something fucking cool. Look at this. I don't know where I found this. I think one of my kids pulled it out of a drawer somewhere. That's so weird when that's me in high school getting my diploma. I was so glad to get out of Birmingham, Alabama. I miss my family and friends, but man, I wanted to get the fuck out of there. Yes, Darth Nugget, I'm with you. I would love to see Indiana Jones today. I do not think we will. Stoner Joe, it's a great point. Stoner Joe says, I got $660. Impress me, Xbox. This is the day they could do it. Right? But I was talking to Colin the other day on his show, and he was just kind of like, I think, they have to make it a great show. And he's not wrong, because this is the day where I think a lot of people might be going, hey, maybe I will pick one of those fucking things up. But you don't pull that rabbit out of the hat just because you want to. That has to be a result of 18, 20 months of just incredible hard work that's a different mentality than what we've been seeing in the products that have come out in the last year from these guys. I don't know, man. I mean, if they pull it off, great. I'll absolutely give them the kudos. Not that they need them from me, but I'll be like, fuck, they did it. Matt Booty's not awful. Phil Spencer knows what he's doing when it comes to managing. But, you know, I haven't seen anything to give me that faith, but boy, I hope so. I hope so. Microsoft might feel like the pressure is off because Sony was so bad, but that's not how it'll play out. Well, Darth Nugget, I think the issue is most people look at this and go, like Colin said, it's just like, look, Sony's PlayStation's showcase was okay for most people. And they're going to look at this and go, okay, this is their chance to really kind of go, okay, we're here to play. But I mean, I hope so. But other than that one little moment where Hi-Fi Rush came out, have you guys seen anything that would make you go, oh, this is going to be the one? I mean, maybe. They should not factor into Sony's shitty show. You should put on a good show because you need to put on a good show. Sure, of course, Kevin. But ultimately, it doesn't exist in a vacuum. And you know, anyone would see the opportunity here for them to come out and go, hey, you know, Sony's got a bunch of games as service. They showed all trailers for a lot of their new games as service. Spider-Man looks great, but it looks more of the same. They're not going to say that, of course. Here's a bunch of stuff that's brand fucking new that'll surprise and delight you. That'd be great. That'd be great. But I don't think it's going to happen. I've dedicated my life to quitting drugs to this showcase. I hope it's good. Oh, man. Well, what kind of drugs are you quitting? Don't quit them all. Don't quit them all. Amon says, just curious about the times back then. What was the vibe around the Bethesda guys when you made games? Did they design games differently? I never knew any of them. The only time I ever met any of them was I was on a panel with Ken Levine, Todd Howard, and some other guy talking about story and gameplay. And I don't think Todd liked me. Ken and I got along, and I think Todd just thought I was an annoying fuck. I don't know if that's true, but that's just the vibe I picked up on. But what I can tell you is I remember reading about Skyrim, and I think it was like what was it, PS, whatever that, the cartoony covers that look like J. Scott Campbell covers, they had a magazine. It's kind of a fun magazine. It was official no, it wasn't official PlayStation. It was a PlayStation like PSN or something. Anyway, and I remember sitting in the airport flying out to Utah to work on Twisted, and I read they had a preview of Skyrim before it came out, of course. And it was like, holy shit, right? I remember that was the first time I looked and I said, what they're saying they're doing. If they can pull this off, this is going to be fucking amazing. And it was. I mean, it was buggy, but it was. But, you know, short of that, though, I didn't really know much about them or anything like that. Xbox is an easy win today, says Tones, because everyone will be impressed by seeing the same games we saw 3 years ago. The point is, though, is like, remember last year Phil Spencer stood on stage and said the same shit? He says, everything you're seeing here will be out in 12 months. And it wasn't. So, you know, I don't know if I totally can trust what he says today.
How dare you?
I understand. I'm not being cynical, Greta. I'm just saying that ultimately you have to kind of, you know, past his prologue, and you have to kind of look at the past and say Phil is done. We've been here before with Philip, right? We've been here before with Philip. Cyberpunk is being shown at the showcase. They win, says Fluffer. I like Cyberpunk a great deal. I thought it was great. But I don't think just because they show the DLC that comes out pretty soon, that's like a win. Everybody's getting that. Every piece of hardware is getting that except the Switch. Amon says it's counterintuitive that you guys never met, meaning me and Todd Howard. It really wasn't like that. There, you know, first off, you know, I was in LA. They were in Massachusetts or something, somewhere on the East Coast. But the other thing is, you know, there are people in the industry, and I'm friends with some of them, that are great network people. Like, they'll go to all the meetups and the drink ups and GDC, and they'll go down to the bar and they'll, you know, during GDC and all that shit. I was never in any of that. I'm a creature of habit. I know my friends at Sony when I was working at Sony. Those are the people I hung out with. It wasn't that I was mean to other people and I wasn't inviting to other people, but I didn't go out of my way to network. It just wasn't what I was interested in. I wasn't good at it. I fucking hate small talk. And so I just kind of kept to the lakes and rivers that I was used to. You ever think about that dumb song? I like the song Waterfalls, and I like TLC. But think about what the song's about. It's trying to give you this great lesson, and it's like, what? So basically just be born and stay in the village you're in. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the lakes and rivers you're used to. Well, why? Then you're just kind of, that's like What the fuck is that all about? Or a message, she says, Jaffe, why do you hate small talk? It leads to good conversations. Because I have ADD and I may have a little bit of the tism. I don't know about that, but I certainly have ADD. And what I will tell you is I don't need the Blackout says it so you don't catch AIDS. I understand that in the video, and there was a part of the song where it's like a guy, got AIDS, but what is the metaphor for waterfalls and sex that gives you AIDS? It's like I hate my life, but I'm not leaving this fucking little town I was born in. But yeah, so but the reason Phoebe says, so wait, waterfalls were AIDS? I think in one of the verses. Yeah, Legends, I'm with you. Small talk is annoying. I want your whole life story. Right. I don't need the lubrication. I don't need the foreplay, okay? If I meet you at a party, I want to get right into it. I want to get right into, what do you think about God? Are we alone? Are we in a simulation? Did you get the vaccine? Because that's the meat. The rest is just stupid. Who gives a, hey, what'd you think about the baseball game last night? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I mean, unless it was like an amazing baseball game. Right? But, that's why people get mad at me when people call in and I just say, when they're in the middle of conversation, and I just say, oh, I'm bored now. Right? And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to be honest. It's like, you're boring me now. That doesn't mean I don't bore people. I bore people all the time. You can tell by the analytics of this show. You see where people drop off. But I don't have a problem with it, because if I'm boring you, yeah, you got to go. Who wants to be bored? Life's too short. Yeah, I know. Jason WB is now writing me the lyrics. What's the point? Don't go chasing waterfalls. Just stick to the rivers and streams that you're used to. Waterfalls means AIDS. In the video, one of the things was like 3 little letters took him to his final resting place. Come on now, don't you hear me? Remember that? That was AIDS. I don't fucking know. My mom was always on a diet when I was growing up, and there was a diet supplement. There were these little pieces of chocolate, and they were called AIDS, AIDS, and the whole fucking thing went out of business after AIDS came out. But we always made so much fun of her after that. It's like, you've got AIDS. We were little kids. Fuck you. It was funny back then. I hate you. Stop judging me. Jaffe, leave your worry for tomorrow. Today's positive day. I'm not worried. I'm excited. I'm excited. Here's how you know I'm excited, because I'll tell you the honest truth about me. I can't help but be racist. It's true. See? Come on now. Oh my God, shut up, Game Boy. Stop pitching me shit. You know what, Game Boy pitched me this thing, and then I says, well, I'm not really, we were already trying something like that when I was at Sony, and I'm not in the game biz anymore when it comes to development, so, I'm not there. I saw the tweet you made, like, Jaffe, rejected my thing or whatever, and I'm like, I don't want to make games anymore. I don't care if you come to me with the greatest fucking pitch in the world. I don't care. I am on Skype, Ricardo, yes. I just sent you a thing. Here, look. Test. Tell me if you got that. Hey, we got Jim Beasy. Thank you, buddy. Don't ever change, Jaffe. I appreciate you being a member, buddy, for 2 months. Thanks, buddy. All right, here we go. Here we go, boys. Big screen. Now, if you're here for pristine audio, you came to the wrong place. I'm going to be blathering all over this fucking thing. Ricardo. Oh, there you go. There you go, Ricardo. You got it. Let me know how the sound is, fellas. Opening game, probably Forza.
Shut up, we're finally doing this.
Hello.
Because I was going to make a sandwich.
Fable. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Let's do it.
No, game. Is this Milo?
What do I think about heroes?
Is that a CG?
Well, we've all seen them, haven't we? Swanning about the place with their disproportionately high cheekbones and comically massive weapons.
Wanker.
roughing up bandits, because they like to rough up bandits, don't they? Living it up with the common folk every single night. On a day-to-day basis, I'll say the true hero's me, someone who's breaking new ground with fruit, with veg, on the agricultural side of things.
Just look at them!
Not wafting around mythical creatures.
How do I get rid of that bar, man?
And that's what they are. Wafters.
Yeah, wafters.
See,
Yeah,
I'm not
wafter.
here to slay legendary beasts.
I need a game. Show me gameplay.
Conquer the vegetable.
Show me
Not a
gameplay.
euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over.
Yeah.
This is the age of innovation. This, if you will, is the age of...
Ooh, Jack and the Beanstalk. Cool.
One moment.
Oh, he's the giant. Is he the giant? He's the giant. That's cool.
This is awkward.
Hello, love. Let me get on your pee-pee. It's the male version or the female version of that lady in Resident Evil. I'm not going to try to say her fucking name. It's stupid. I'm American. They work for us. We don't work to say their fucking shit. Lady Doo-Doo. Come on. He's going to eat her.
Oh.
Okay, I like the tone. It's pretty good. Hello, Governor. I don't know what the game is. Did he eat her? She eat him? Alright, it looks decent, innit? Darth Nugget, I agree. I mean, for what it is.
World premiere.
Yeah, what's the game, though? I agree. Fuck you, Fupy, ugly protagonist. God damn. Is this already starting? Is this where it began? God, does every fucking woman in a game have to be something to get your dick hard? Come on, now. That's cool looking. What the hell's this? What am I watching? Bacon laws? This is like my life. Ooh, that's cool. Look at his hand. It's like Alabama. I'm watching the show. I'm a skeleton. Oh. I think she ate the giant. You want to masturbate to the games? Well. Okay, well, here's some... I will tell you, okay, good news so far, fellas. What is this? I don't know if the games are going to be good, but nice to see some original feeling energy from Xbox. That's not bad. This guy's cool looking, though. Look at this guy. He will fucking kill you. He will fucking cut you. What's this lady doing?
Shaking bones.
His name's Shaking Bones.
Been a while.
Who's this guy? Terrible start so far. Come on, give him a break.
Remember that
Give him a break.
favor you owe me?
Another giant. Somebody's getting their fetish
I'm looking
on.
for a creature. Huge, sneaky.
12 frames a
teeth like
second?
knives.
That guy's cool. I love that guy. That guy's awesome.
No.
Are you telling me this is running at 12
How about you
frames?
guys? No? Nobody? Not helpful.
Yeah, I like the look of this. Every woman is not butcher ugly looking in games. First off, this woman that we're looking at right now is not ugly. And there's lots of attractive women in fucking video games. What are you talking about? The fuck is this? I don't know what this is, but I think it's a great trailer. Game Pass. You know what's weird though lately? I've started seeing them do. Well, I'll tell you after the show. I'll tell you after. I don't know if it was an engine. I don't know what it is though. Oh god. You know what? Yeah, no gameplay, Spaz. No, unfortunately. Neither of them have given us any gameplay, which sucks. But that's
These
a cool.
are dangerous times.
At least they're giving us a cool theme
least
of their
that's what I
game so
hear.
far. It's massive, Governor. What we got here, boys? We got a little Battlestar Galactica, do we? Oh, look at the Cylons.
But
Wait.
the world here
Oh,
belongs to the syndicates.
he's no good to be dead. That's my best Boba Fett, baby. That's all I can do. Yeah, Fable had a tiny bit of gameplay, sir. That's right.
If I want to survive, I have to play their game.
Ooh, it's Gizmo. What if I got all the pop cultural references wrong? That'd be okay. Fuck you.
Looks like I'm all in.
Is this DLC for the... Oh, my next Sith. Shut up.
Somewhere.
On second thought,
I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm the bad guy. Shoot. Shut up, man. It's a Gamorrean guard. Look at him go. Boom. Remember the girl, Carrie Russell, in Star Wars, the last one, Rise of Skywalker? That was a cool character. I liked her. Is this her? I thought, no, I don't know if that's her, but she was cool. She had the mask and shit. That's all I got. Ooh, cool. Well, what's the game?
I've been held back my whole life.
I don't know, EXO. EXO says, where's the gameplay that Xbox promised? I don't know.
And now,
Kevin Sow, I have no idea what South of Midnight was. It does look
just need
cool.
a chance to finally be free,
But I'm just telling you, so far...
wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, Kay.
Kay.
Get off
Is
my
her name
ship,
Kay?
Jalen.
Or you were
Give me a
saying
chance.
Kay?
You're gonna have to.
Do you know what I'm
trust me.
saying? Like, is it like, I'm here to offer you a way out?
Risky. But if you
Caitlin?
pull this off, you'll never.
Or is it, I'm here to offer you a way out, Kay?
Again.
Like, that's what I'm here for. I don't understand. Look at that little thing with its ears. He's an idiot. Look at this guy.
The underworld
What is
shows
this?
no
Is this the
mercy.
fucking David Cage shit? Come on now.
But it's a big
Thanks for the
galaxy.
trailer. Thanks for the fucking movie trailer. Oh, stop doing this. Stop doing this shit. Nobody cares. Maybe people care. Who gives a shit? What's the game? Okay. It doesn't say Game Pass. Oh, that's Ubisoft. Okay, cool. Okay, good, though. All right. See, shut up, Jaffe. I'm not always wrong. I'm not always right. That we'll see it tomorrow.
Fable,
Excellent.
South of Midnight.
Excellent, exciting.
Star Wars Outlaws.
Get a walkthrough
Welcome
tomorrow.
to our first ever double
Fantastic.
feature, the Xbox Game Showcase, followed by a deep dive into one of the most important RPGs ever made, Starfield.
I'll let Gary Gygax
Gaming
know.
is the most powerful of all entertainment. It transports, it challenges, it connects
Oh my
us,
God,
and it's just
Fupy, you are
incredibly
such a
and awesomely fun.
misogynist asshole.
That is why Team Xbox is
Hype it
committed
up,
to building
bimbo,
the
he
greatest place
says.
to play.
Jesus, do you
By
even
partnering
like
with the most
women?
ambitious of game
Do you guys even
creators,
like
and by
women?
unleashing the power
It's okay
of
if you
the gaming
don't in terms of
community,
sexually, if that's not your
enabling
cup
all
of
us to
tea,
play
but
the games we
Jesus.
want with our friends anywhere, from mobile devices to
My
PCs
God.
to consoles. The lineup we have for you today. is
Morgan,
just
what's her ugly ass outfit?
incredible.
My God.
These are the works of the very greatest creative teams from around the world.
Kay thinks he says women are yucky.
We
Well,
made
hey,
this
at least
show
you're admitting
for
it.
you, the largest, most engaged, and globally diverse
Oh, I know
fan
he's
base in
fucking with me being
Xbox
Reaper.
history. You are the
come on
heart
now.
and soul of Xbox.
What is this,
Your
the ending to
passion drives
Independence
us,
Day?
And you are the
The fuck are
inspiration
you
for the
doing, lady?
visionaries whose games we showcase
Listen to the
today.
music in the background.
From me and all of the team at Xbox.
Please don't ever do
thank
this.
you. This next game is from Thunder Lotus.
Are we canceling the
award-winning
apocalypse?
Studio behind
What the fuck
Spiritfarer,
is this?
Who've gone back to their combat roots with an amazing co-op raid-focused action game that is uniquely theirs.
I agree, Ricardo. He says she doesn't
All
seem
right,
like a great
everybody.
presenter. Yeah.
It's time.
I'm with you, Kevin. So far, it's a good show.
World premiere.
And they're not like that misogynist Keeley. They put a woman on stage. Come on now. What the fuck is this? This is a baby's toy.
You mean you have to use your hands? That's like a baby's toy.
Goddamn right. I don't think Stoner Face, those 3 trailers sucked. I thought they sucked because they didn't show gameplay, but I thought it was the first time ever that I've seen. I mean, now to take, Star Wars is not these guys, and it's not exclusive, but the first 2 trailers were Xbox exclusives, first party, and they both had a lot of personality. That's one of my biggest criticisms, besides bad management, of Xbox IP creation, is their shit just feels soulless. But that was pretty cool to see. See, what's funny about you guys, I see Wallace going 33 co-op. Come on, this is what I'm saying. This is why this is cool. This is 33 fucking people. It's not trying to be Hades. You got to pay attention a little bit. You got to pay attention a little bit. This is kind of cool. I get it. The graphics aren't making you come and, you know, jizz in your pants and all that. I get it. But 33 people, like, raiding together, that's fucking cool. How are you going to keep track of your character, Dale? I don't know. They'll figure it out. Maybe there's like a little highlight. Wow. You guys, man. You guys, man. That's I'm not saying it's a great game, but it's cool. You got Goo Goo Gaga. Okay, I got to put it up there. Okay, I got to drag it up to my favorites.
All right, guys.
Captain Fantastic, fuck you. More of the same game.
Just in and out.
Stop overreacting because you hate AAA. You give me proof, bitch, that I hate AAA. Where have you ever seen that I hate AAA? I guarantee you, you won't find it, you fucking moron. You fucking moron.
Everybody hit the floor.
You hit the floor, you fucker. Yes, he's gonna kill that guy. It's fine to kill him. He's a racist. I have never gotten into Payday, truth be told. Should I start to learn to play it? Is good as I mean, people seem to love it. Yeah, Fable looked pretty cool. I don't hate cinematic no, I don't. I hate games that are not about the gameplay. That doesn't mean, and so a lot of times, yes, I would rather a game express its storytelling through mechanics because, you know, it is a game. But that, yeah, that does not mean I don't like AAA games. I love Tsushima. I love Gears of War. I love Corey's God of War 2018. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't understand anything. You pick a narrative you want, and that's how you get through your life, and that's okay. You're a simple person. You're going to live a simple life. But I was tested. I'm a genius, you see. And that's not how geniuses like I roll.
I wish my fucking foot would go right through your skull.
You goddamn right. You goddamn right. Payday 3. You know, Ricardo says he doesn't like it. It's not for him. I'll give it a play, but you know, whatever. Oh, day one Game Pass. Of course, I'll give it a play. All right. Yeah, no, I'm with you, EXO. God of War 2018 was a lot better than Ragnarok in terms
of... Goo Goo Gaga.
Yeah, zing. Was a lot better pacing-wise. What the goddamn... What is this? Is this one of them Gacha games? She's like, I'm a robot with earphones. Look at her. She's like, I'm going to come over and run through the... Hey, I'm in school. I'm learning all kinds of things. You mean we're learning and being indoctrinated by the groomers? I saw this one... oh, is this Persona? Is it Persona? What is this? Persona 3 Remake. Okay. What's the name of that shopping mall in Persona? Jules? Is it Jules, right? Maybe I will get around to playing this. I don't fucking know. I've been told so many times this game is great. And I believe it. I believe it. But, my God, it's just takes so long to get started. Okay. Game Pass. Fuck yeah. Come on now. You wouldn't recommend it, EXO? I know. I've tried it before, and I played 3 hours, and I was like, come on, man. Come on. Xbox Game Studios presents Jaffe. It's long, but stick through it. It's amazing. Is this Assassin's Creed? No. It's an Xbox Game Studio. Oh, is this Valve? God, no more fantasy. No more fucking fantasy. I can't handle it. The fuck is this? The fuck am I... Obsidian, it is avowed. They are...
People don't like you very much.
Well, I know. But fuck you, because what am I gonna do? Change to be liked? Fucking asshole. Green fucking shit fuck.
Couldn't bother to come himself.
Look at the monsters. Look at the guys. This looks super generic, but the developer has a lot of credit in the bank, so I don't care.
Our very souls.
I mean, it may suck, and they don't care.
You want us to trust you.
It does not look very graphically impressive, but so what?
The way you fight. The power you wield.
Nice to see gameplay, though.
The secrets you keep? You're either here to save us
Or destroy us.
or destroy us.
Yeah, you goddamn right. Who's the writer? ChatGPT's the writer.
So now that you have all this power,
What will you do with it?
what are you gonna do with it?
Thanks, ChatGPT. Boom. All right. No, my kids are not into gaming for the most part. Okay, I mean, you know, cool. Did I write the trailer? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look visually great, and it doesn't look gameplay great at all, but it's kind of like Spider-Man 2 to me. You know the developer is awesome for the most part at that kind of game, so, you know, that's exciting. But fuck, is this indie? No. Oh, this, I know what this is. This is that Monkey Island meets Sea of Thieves, right? Avowed looks like an updated Oblivion. Yeah, I'm not complaining either, Film Gamer X. I agree. That's the thing. There's nothing right. Kevin says, with Obsidian making it, it'll be at least fun. Graphics-wise, it's disappointing. Sure, and even gameplay-wise, it just sort of looks standard. But I think it'll be fun. I guess Spaz and, who is it? Random Moose Brains plays this with Spaz?
Luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi? The legend of Monkey.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
This showcase. Oh, I don't agree, Aquastorm. This showcase has been incredibly weak so far. Interesting. Interesting. I don't think so yet. I don't think so.
Have a meet and greet ticket. And I guess it's not every
I'm
day
not
that
saying
you
it's
get to
amazing,
meet the mighty
but, you know.
pirate Guybrush
Also, I
Threepwood.
think I'm ready to go to war to fight for Ukraine after that Sarah Bond speech with the music and everything. I've never played Sea of Thieves, no.
Turn the memories of this island into a prison for Guybrush.
Well, well, what do we have here?
I think I'll give Xbox credit for pulling some updates. Yeah, I'm with you.
Things may be very different.
I get tired of how many people see games and call them a clone of insert X most well-known title. Country songs sound the same. Yeah, but to be fair, though, I mean, you know, you are looking at a bunch of hardcore fans, right? I imagine if you sat around with a bunch of country music writers and it was the same shit, they go, oh, right? I'm with you, Adam. Adam says you can't say this has been weak. It's barely started. It's already been interesting. I agree. The pace of the game's been shown pretty good. Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you. I like it so far. Well, it's a racing game. I can tell by the music. No, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Asobo. I'll have 3 Asobo and a side of wasabi, please. Oh, God. No, I don't care. Unless you guys are making Sky Odyssey, I don't give a fuck about Microsoft Flight Sim. I don't give a fuck about this. No one cares. No one cares. That's cool. That you can do aerial firefighting. Okay, that's cool. I like this. I love this. I want to fuck it. I like this. Okay, I love this. I love this. I've always wanted a game like this. This is the best. Give me weather. Give me weather. Give me rescue with weather in the ocean. This is great. This is great. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Remember the rock in, remember the fucking rock in San Andreas at the beginning? When he pulls that girl out of the car that's wedged between the rocks? Not him, but the rocks. Ooh, I'll rescue you, Adam, you old saucy minx. No, I don't want a flight sim. I want to rescue. Oh, God. You had me. You had me, then you lost me. I want to rescue people in my helicopter. That's cool. That's different. What is this? That was Portugal? Sure it was, Ricardo. Like you actually have been to Portugal. Yeah, JoJo D, Ace Combat 7 is excellent. I really need to finish it, but it's great. I love the variety of missions. Null says, isn't it fun to spray pesticides? Yeah. It's kind of like you go into the pitch meeting. All right, what do you got for us, Blazinski? All right, fellas. It's the next billion-dollar franchise. Pesticides. Cliff could make it interesting. Oh, that's cool. Okay, what is this? If this, I'm in. Okay, I'm in. This is cool. I hate flight sim. It's boring as fuck, but this is cool. Executive transport. What are you flying Epstein to his island? Why the fuck do I want to play that? This is cool. What is this game? Don't give me DLC flight sim. Oh god. Okay. I just it's so hard to play. It's oh, that's terrible. Jalapeno milk. I'm not even reading that. That just looked pretty good. It looks pretty good. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's Dune. That's an ornithopter. Goddamn right, it's an ornithopter. I love Dune. I love the books. I love both movies. I love Zendaya. Who's the new girl in Dune? The princess. She has a bigger role in the second one. You know my old boss at Sony who really was a key player, Alan Becker, in making Sony what it is today, named his daughter after is it Alia or Aaliyah, the girl Paul Atreides' sister, which I thought was pretty cool. Man, on PC they have emulator and it's gas in real life.
Hi, Melina here, speaking to you from our performance capture
stage.
All right,
Fupy, what are you going to say about her?
Where
Too
we
much
have
makeup?
Just wrapped our shoots for Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. When we first showed gameplay for Hellblade 2, it was a look at some of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off against a gigantic troll on the Icelandic coastline.
See, I can say nice things.
Today, we're taking
she has gorgeous fucking eyes. Forget, I'm not flirting with her because she can't hear me. But look at her eyes, though. My God, that's like staggeringly blue.
What you'll see today is all captured
Maybe
by
they're
the team
fake.
on Xbox
Or they're real.
Series X.
I don't know. Shut up. God, you fucking idiots. Whoa. Oh, I have to calm down now, Morgan? Fuck you. You're the one who wrote Calm Doan.
Slipping through her soul. Following the threats.
I don't care. What's the game? Show me the fucking game. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't need to hear your storytelling. You're not as good as other people at it. And when you are, I'll learn that when to play your game. Let me play your game. Shut up. Shut up. Play the game. Like, what value was that? There was no value in that opening. You should have opened right here. That's where you open. Not that this looks more compelling either.
There's always a part of you that changes.
There's a part
of you and a part of you.
What do you mean this looks awesome? Kevin Sal says this looks awesome. What looks awesome about it? It's a girl walking through a cave. Or a colon.
They are watching us.
Am I high? No. I'm not watching in 4K. Okay. I guess I need that then. I guess there's a prerequisite to enjoying the game.
It's time to find out. Why are they watching? It's time to find out. What are they waiting for?
I'm Rey Skywalker.
What are you waiting for? I'm here.
Yes, I'm here. Oh my God, this is dumb. What a dumb trailer.
Watching more than one.
There's no gameplay here. I want you to understand something, people. I really want you to be critical of people who try to sell you shit. I'm not saying this game isn't going to be Game of the Year. But this is a horrible trailer. There is nothing about this that's compelling. And so it says to you, yes, don't worry. The writing will be great. The story will be great because that's all we're giving you. No, it's not. I started watching The Great, Catherine the Great last night. Ricardo recommended it. I'm one episode in and I'm addicted already. That's good writing. This is just generic pablum. I'm not saying the game is, I'm saying this trailer is. It's like, what is this?
What we will find. What if it's all the
Shut up! My God, who's editing this? And did you have storyboards?
They are waiting.
I don't give a fuck if Jeff Boyardee says if you played part 1, you'll understand why the trailer's like this. So what?
What
So what? Yeah, it's on Hulu right now. You chill out, dude. Chill out. She's mentally ill. I know. I've been an advocate for mental health on this show since I started. I take Zoloft. I take ADD meds. I'm not mocking the woman because she's mentally ill. But mentally ill people can still have gameplay, can't they?
Has led me to this place. We've come so far, not far enough. You are ready to tell them. I am here. Now.
Oh my God.
What will happen to them?
Doctor, you have to help me. What's wrong? I'm mentally ill.
I will not let them down.
None of the buttons work. Nothing I do will... I get nothing.
How dare you!
Oh, I cried at that trailer. Oh, that was their first miss so far. That was their first miss. Shut up, Duke. I'm not reading that. That was their first miss so far. What's this? Regagatuku? Oh no, is this another fucking Yakuza trailer? No more. No more. They make too many. There should be like a legal limit of imports that America can take with Yakuza games. It's too much. It's too many of them. Where's his clothes? Oh, maybe it's modern. That might be good if he goes to the future. Look at that. Look at the hermit crab. My brother used to have a hermit crab as a pet. It was so gross. When it would come out of its shell and start walking around, it was gross. I wanted to kill it, but I never did, though.
Oh my God! A stranger!
Okay, well, that's kind of cool. They're bringing it to the future. That's a neat twist. I like that.
Oh, turns up, dude. Yeah, dude. Hang loose, bro.
Like a bee. Eh?
Huh?
What do you mean not the future? Isn't Yakuza like set in the 60s? Right? I didn't. What did that say? Oh, they take place in modern times? Oh, the last one I played, I could have sworn it was the fucking 6. All right. Well, welcome to the 76. 15 million dwellers have been hard at work resettling Appalachia. Yes. Everyone loves it here in Appalachia. We have all sorts of activities for your summer. Don't go to the Catskills. Come here. We have comedy, drama, and the best chefs this side of the Mississippi River. I don't know where the Appalachia is. West Virginia. That's probably right. I don't agree, Alex. I don't think it's a terrible showcase at all.
No matter if you roam alone or spend your time with
I started playing this recently because people said it was a lot better. It was okay. I mean, I didn't stick around. Amon says I couldn't understand. What did you watch yesterday, which Ricardo recommended? He recommended a show called The Great, which was on Hulu, which is about Catherine the Great, but it's kind of it's a comedy, but it's serious, but it's a comedy, but it's very weird so far. But the first episode totally got me.
Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up pretty.
Oh God, this is, come on, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Stop. Stop.
Now you know. There's a million ways to make the wasteland your waste home. And when you hear adventure calling, when you're
show us,
for some
who is this for?
Answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault.
I got nothing against this game. Like I said, I played a little bit of it. I thought it was kind of fun.
Xbox Game Pass.
But I don't, why is that your trailer? Why is that fun? Show some fucking gameplay, you fucking morons.
World premiere.
Hey, good luck, Ambien. Let us know if you win. He's playing the lottery. Okay, now what is this? What the fuck is this? Is this a game based on the wonderful Attorney Wu? No. That's Wales. What the fuck is this? Onimusha? What the fuck is this? It's not Monster Hunter unless they brought... No, what is this? Capcom? This is Onimusha? This is Onimusha? Please be Onimusha. Oh. What is this? What is this? It's not Onimusha, because this is Chinese looking. But that's Japanese looking. What is this game? What the fudge is this? It's not Onimusha. It's missing... I don't think it's missing so much of the sort of visual... Oh, it's all grainy. Are you guys getting the pixel version? This is Onimusha. This is fucking Onimusha. Are you shitting me? But what I wonder... I mean, it's not Game Pass, but it might just be... I don't think it's exclusive. Onimusha was a PS2 series. It had a couple or one on PS3, I think, but it was mainly PS2. It was like before Devil May Cry. It was like it was sort of like a action adventure third person. What is this? Path of the Goddess? That's what it's called. Okay, looks cool. Game Pass, and it's Capcom on Game Pass. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. It's definitely coming to PS5 too. Oh fuck yeah, awesome. That's fantastic. Cool.
General Motors' historic commitment to performance is embodied in two of its iconic brands, Chevrolet and Cadillac.
Watch RRR. Oh, I've heard that's great. That's the Indian movie that everybody loves.
V-Series.R elevates Cadillac's competitive spirit to a whole new level with its thunderous V8 and hybrid power.
God damn it, Maverick!
The legendary Corvette
no
has
car
been a celebrated
slander.
champion for decades.
I'm not slandering cars.
The all-new Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray continues that tradition. General Motors.
I'm with you, Blackout. This has been better than Sony Showcase so far. Yeah.
With the innovators behind the new Forza
Yeah, I get you. The gameplay is amazing if you're into this kind of game. I'm not... Oh, Jesus.
Forza Motorsport and General Motors are pairing their strengths in technical excellence and sophisticated modern design to take bold steps into the future.
Okay, but
and bring
he's
that
real,
experience to
but the
gamers.
car's not, right?
I'm thrilled to welcome the Cadillac V-Series.R.
These are not
and the
real
Corvette
cars. These are
E-Ray
CG cars.
to the home
I think.
of competition.
It's a very strange composition and lighting in that shot. Maybe I'll get into this. I don't know. I mean, I like Forza Horizon a lot, and I like the DLC a lot. I just, you know.
I know you're ready. You've got this.
But people love this shit, so.
Let's tweak the car's performance for the next
That's
one.
a $2 million Lamborghini. God damn, can you imagine? The fuck would anybody spend that money for? $2 million on a car. Now, I saw cars at this year's CES that changed their paint in real time, and eventually we'll be able to have cars that have digital, like you can put fucking movies on them and shit. I mean, they're probably illegal if you're driving. You can't change it, but that I can see going, okay. And I guess if you're really into driving fast, but I don't know, man, $2 million. That's a lot of fucking money. Really, Jaffe? Is $2 million a lot of fucking money? Fuck you, that car was colored like Spider-Man. But I'm glad this is on Game Pass, because I'm like, you know, I remember Gran Turismo 1 came out and we played it and everybody was raving about it. And I tried it and I couldn't even fucking get the little license where you have to hit the brakes. And I'm like, fuck this game, I'm out. Bethesda's presenting Skyfall or whatever. Stars.
I have seen all that ever was.
Indie.
And
Give me
all
indie.
that
No,
ever
no,
will
it's not indie.
I have seen betrayal.
Oh my God! Stop with the fucking D&D shit. I'm a geek. I love D&D. Stop. Enough. Here's a thought, Xbox Greenlight Committee. The next time a fucking developer comes in and says, "Okay, it's a fantasy setting," say no. We're full up on fantasy. Give us something else. Enough. So all you guys fucking put out is fucking generic. And then Keely's show the other day had like 20 fucking sword and sorcery bullshit. And I like this. I like sword and sorcery, but how much do I have to fucking take? Give me something fresh, baby. Come on now.
First time in my unending existence, I feel disconnected.
Because you're a book. Fucking idiot.
Unseen forces move against me, hungry for forbidden knowledge.
Blame it on games as a service. Why? What is the business model have to do?
That threatens to unravel reality.
Awesome Tatum. He says. Awesome Tatum says. Okay, but you know you want Elden Ring DLC. I do. I love fantasy. I love Lord of the Rings. I got a fucking not original, but I got a copy from when I was a kid of Fellowship back there. I'm just like, it's too much. It's too much. You know. Let a few people make a couple fantasy games and do something else. Do sci-fi, do West, do totally original, do magic in modern times. You protect. Oh, The Secret. Remember that book? It's like, whatever you think will happen. It was so stupid. And there was a scene in the movie where this guy's like, he wishes for an elephant, and the elephant appears in his room. And then the lady who's narrating the movie is like, the universe has created a delay system, because if you wish for something and it just appears, which it could, you might end up with an elephant in your room. And then there was like a big ball of elephant shit on his floor. What is this?
By Null Sector.
Blizzard? Did that say Blizzard? Oh, God.
Null Sector this time.
They've taken over most of the city and they're rounding up Omnics. They need our help.
I just graduated from high school. I believe your kid did too. What advice did you give him or her? No advice. I mean, I've given them advice their whole lives, and I don't know what they'll listen to. But here's my main advice for anybody graduating high school.
We can stop Null Sector. Maybe we can save the city. Coming through.
The traditional wisdom is usually wrong.
Been a while, Vivian.
And the people, ask yourself, okay, here you go. Ask yourself what feeling state you want, not what you want. Because a lot of times, if you analyze what you want or what the feeling state is, that is much easier to get than spending tons of money and tons of time trying to get some job or career or education that you think will give you the feeling state, right? So I'll give you a great example. When I was in college, after high school, I'm like, I want to be a filmmaker. But nobody ever stopped and asked me, well, what is it about filmmaking that you like? What is it? Why do you want to do that craft? It was a feeling state I wanted. I wanted the sense of security that I thought would come from the money and the power of being a successful film director. That's what I wanted. And that was a lot easier to achieve with some self-awareness, some therapy, and just sort of life experience. But then you can free yourself up to do the things that you actually genuinely are good at, which will be ultimately probably what makes you successful. That's what I would say. So there's my advice.
Let's go.
Shall we do this together? Fight with me.
They have shown some gameplay, yeah. I'm not talking to myself. I'm answering this guy's questions. Like, Jaffe, that guy's not real. Nobody asked that. Yes, he is real. He's real to me. I hate you. World premiere.
What is this place? It looks like we're in a palace.
What the hell is going on? Who are these people?
No idea. But if they're attacking us, our only choice is fighting back. Hey, look over there! Can you get us out of here?
So you're telling me you're thieves who steal hearts,
Look
and
at,
you
oh, it's
just
like,
happen
what
to
is this?
stumble into this
Tactics
world?
Persona? I mean, Persona is already tactics,
Always
but
help the Phantom Thieves, just as the Phantom Thieves have
helped the Rebel Corps. Never
But
forget
not
that we're a
tactics like
united
this.
force who can rely
That's
on
cool.
each other.
Are these what they call lollies?
My subjects, but you're just mannerless little brats.
Is she a lolly?
Unfortunately, returning will be no easy feat. Somewhere deep inside, I know you realize things can't go on like this. So, will you take a stand beside us? Yeah, let's show them what we got.
Kill him.
Of course I know what lollies are, because it's creepy. Play it day one with Game Pass. I don't think I will. I don't know what Shota is, though. What is Shota? Shota. My mother-in-law, who was full Japanese, used to say that. And I never bothered to
Humanity
find out
has
what it
always
was.
hunted for knowledge in the unknown.
Shota.
The wonder is not that the field of stars
Oh, it's
is
God.
so
It's,
vast,
okay, gotcha. Oh, I like this.
but
I
that
like
we
this
have measured
tone.
it.
Welcome to Starfield. I am the robot from Interstellar, but changed just enough so we won't get sued. A brand new universe. Huh? Well, that's, I'll be the judge of that.
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's
Why?
out there?
I got that wrong. What's the bet? It's a buggy mess? I don't know. I don't care. If it, as long as it doesn't crash and I can play it.
Part of our family.
Eventually it'll get itself worked out, and I like something bold like this. I'd rather have buggy and bold than pristine and perfunctory.
This mystery. I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, robot.
Robot?
This part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Yeah, it does look grand, Cab.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
Spazzle haven't finished it I finished it in a day and a half. Flattened it, whatever they call it over there.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever.
Jojo, have you played it? Have you played Capcom's game? The new one? What's it called?
This is where we belong.
You belong in the night sky. I don't care. It looks awesome. I don't know if the game's good, but it looks awesome. September 6th? So come on now, that's rude. Rude. Play it day one. Oh, I plan to. I plan to.
World premiere.
What is this? Is this out? Oh. What the hell's that guy doing? He's climbing up a mountain, and a boy, we don't climb mountains, we blow them up. Is he? Where's he going? Is this that Zelda game? He's like, oh. Perfect Dark. What? No, this? Come on now. Come on now. I mean, maybe. No, I don't care though. I want the gameplay. I don't give a fuck about this. Who does this work for? Video game companies? I used to work for video game companies. What is this? No one cares. Show us the game. It's GTA 6, says Kenny. Yeah. Can you imagine? Oh God, who cares? Oh God. Okay, Don't Nod's a good company though. Okay, all right. Don't Nod. Don't show us gameplay. Okay, so far, dull as dirt, but they got credit in the bank. That's all that matters. It's interesting. Okay, I haven't seen that mechanic before. I mean, a little bit I've seen it, but not like that. Hey, it's what's that fucking thing? Dante's Inferno. So it's a lot of navigation gameplay. Okay. I mean, imagine if you just looked at it abstractly and asked yourself, is it compelling? I don't think so. But it's Game Pass, I'll try it.
World premiere.
There's a lot of world premieres, that's good. The world looks nice, sure. Okay, here we go. Give me something good, baby. Secreto modo. Ooh, Chinese room, they're good. Wait, no, I'm getting them and Giant Sparrow mixed up. No. I don't need your tone poem. Give me a fuck. God! Jesus Christ. Okay, horror? Hey, Zach Perry, thank you for joining the Diets of the Soldiers, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Everybody welcome Zach Perry. Give him a pickle tickle and a picture of the most beautiful woman in the goddamn world. That's nice, Zach Perry, that's going to be day one Game Pass, but... oh, so generic looking. Still could be great. Still be great. That wasn't Bethesda, though. Hey, cannot blessin', I will fucking ban the fuck out of you if I see that shit anymore. Don't fucking use that term. Not around me, bitch. Dungeon, okay. It's Game Pass, I'll try it.
Hi.
Oh, shit!
I'm very excited to be returning as Johnny Silverhand in the upcoming expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. This new adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission and introduces Idris Elba as secret agent Solomon
Not
Reed.
this guy again. He's
It's
great
really
in this.
amazing to share the screen
Idris
with you,
Elba,
Idris.
isn't it, Fupy?
It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man. As a player, you'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City, and rescue the President of the new United States of America.
I don't know. I don't think Stoner Face is here for the paycheck as much as
and plenty of stuff to do.
Nick Cage seen the other day.
I know the team at CD Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video games. And I really can't wait for you to play it on Xbox Series X and S. But enough talking. I'm guessing you want to see for yourself. And so it is my honor and pleasure to give you...
He does sound weird.
And introduce the official trailer for Phantom Liberty.
It almost sounds like he's had...
Check it out.
Like, dental work that day.
There's got to be a way out of this.
Johnny, I'm dying. There's nothing can stop that.
He did not, Jojo D. Yeah, Kenny Rose, Cyberpunk's great.
My name is Songbird. I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb ticking in your head. And I can save your life.
What's the catch?
He did not have a stroke.
I need you to get
talking
to
about?
Attention all Dogtown residents.
Oh, shut up, Darth Nugget, you idiot.
Managed to crash her Space Force 1 into our humble district.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. Sleeper agents. Time to wake them up. So NUSA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
Stay sharp. We're in the wolf's den now.
I played female V. That's who I played as. Hey, Carl B. Man, thank you, buddy, for being a member for 23 months, buddy. He says, went to the con for the past 2 weeks, ended up buying Blades of Chaos. Look good. Oh, send me a picture. Which con? Which con are you talking about? Send us a picture, man. Yeah, Darth Nugget, I'm with you. CP 2077 was fantastic. I loved it.
Someone ratted us out.
You know, V, treason ain't ever black and white.
It's a charade, V.
A charade.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me. The cure.
The situation's changed. You need to know if you're with me.
Illusion of freedom draws in the desperate. Pick your truth, V.
Come on. Got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
Cool.
Do anything and do it soon, I'll die.
Oh man, September's gonna be a nightmare. Good God. Oh, I probably will never finish it. But let's put it this way. For everybody who acts like me not finishing games makes me less of a viable opinionator on games, if that's a word, it's not. I would suggest that for everybody who finishes games and uses guides or gets help from the internet to finish games are actually less. That's what I would suggest. What is this madness? What is this? Oh no, I don't want to play this. Maybe I do. I don't know. Probably not. Is this the new Cities game? Cities rise, cities fall. Everybody wonders what their place in the machine is. What will bring them happiness? What will bring them fulfillment? But the truth is that none of it is real. We are living in a child's fairy tale book, and we don't even know it, except one man. His name is Dennis. And he lives right down there in that brown little apartment you're looking at, and he knows the truth, and he stands upon street corner after street corner every single day, willing to be mocked, willing to be bullied, willing to literally risk his safety to get you the truth. It is time to escape the book of the child and murder the child, and then take over his world. Welcome to Cities. Skyline 2. Come on now. Okay, we get it. We get it. How long are you going to hold on that image?
World premiere.
Yeah, perfect dark, Kevin. I'm with you, baby. Show that shit. There was a girl with a hobo sack walking with her dog through the city of life. Well, you know they're not going to close with this fucking thing. Dennis. Yes. I have decided to come to this castle and Ricardo, are you on the Discord? Or the, what's that thing called? The Skype? Japan ain't fucking with Sony anymore, says Witch. That's right. Yeah. I tell you what, though, I saw Spider-Man yesterday, and even though I didn't love it like everybody else seemed to love it in the reviews and stuff, the animation was amazing. And some of the drama of the action scenes and stuff was just fucking incredible. As a story, I found it whatever. But that style of animation and that style of just art style in general, or variety of art style, was pretty fucking cool. All of these people have come together, and they've wondered, why have we been drawn to this place? Well, we'll find out soon. In 2020, what is that? Is that a tooth? There's a tooth. I have a cavity, I think. I have not tried Lies of P. I'm busy. I'm just playing. All I do these days when I'm not working is playing Diablo, baby. But I will play it. Xbox Game Studios presents Perfect Dark. Or Indiana Jones. Or, no, minor game, AA game. Fuck.
Humanity's cities have fallen.
I want to see Perfect Dark.
Our people's only means
Nothing's up, Ricardo. I was just curious. You weren't chiming in telling me what I am doing wrong. So I'm like, is Ricardo there? Did your kid have a good birthday?
We must explore this world.
Please give me Indiana Jones, says Eric Kinnell.
Of this evil.
Kevin Sal says, I wish we'd get Perfect Dark. No, Kevin Sal also says Xbox Game Studio doing a Japanese game. I know. The surprises that we've been witness to today. Well, let me just say, tingly down south in the nether regions, because has Phil Spencer delivered? No. I don't know yet, but I have enjoyed this presentation more than many, many things they've done as of late. And so with that, I feel good, but will they ship? When will they ship? Will they be good when they ship? They have a lot of faith they have to regain because of Redfall and their history. God, why do we have so many AA games? Because it's not that it's cheap and easy to make, it's that creative people want to not work in a fucking video game widget factory. And so the creative people go where they can get funding, and funding for creative stuff tends to be more AA than, or indie than AAA. What is Siri asking? Oh yeah, I gotta do that. Oh, In Exile. Okay, this is their open world thing? What is this? What is this? Oh god. Come on now. I loved Wasteland 3. I'm a fan of these guys. What are we looking at? What are we looking at, folks?
This city
House of
is a
Wonders.
miracle of progress.
Oh.
A finely tuned, delicately balanced.
Ken Levine's gonna sue somebody. Shovelware is not AA, Aquastorm. I don't. That's. It's a ridiculous
But it only takes one rebellious
correlation,
little gear
my friend.
to ruin everything.
Lady Rottenwood, we never built anything.
If you resist my rule,
I'm happy to pay for 60 frame streams. I didn't know that was an option. My understanding is YouTube gives you the stream that they think you need based on your viewership, and I don't know what else they use.
nowhere in space or time where I will not destroy you.
Okay, I don't care about this. What is the game? Okay, first person. There we go. It's a shooter. RPG shooter. Okay. Cool, interesting. Ooh, cool, interesting weapons a little bit. Nothing totally original. Oh, okay, all right. Got some imagination rolling in there. That's pretty good, pretty good. Ooh, this is cool.
Oh no. What did I do?
Any last words? before my friend puts one in your scalp.
Game Pass, great. When's coming out? Oh, come on, man. Looks cool, though. Looks cool. I like it. Do I own a 4K? Where did it go? 60 frames?
Thank you all for joining us. Today is a special day for me and the team. I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight.
What did Compulsion
and Clockwork
do?
Revolution.
What did they make?
And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Towerborn, and more in 2024. Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island.
Ugh, who cares?
As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S, and PC. We are also honored to share 14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive.
That'll be cool to watch tomorrow, though.
Lucasfilm Games.
Open world
33
Star Wars.
Immortals from Thunder Lotus.
Full walkthrough tomorrow.
Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom, and more
And that's
Persona
day one,
games
man.
coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership with Sega Atlas. I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able
That's
to
a brand new
what is next
t-shirt.
from the creators of Persona.
Okay,
here in
Compulsion
our
did
showcase.
We Happy
We are focused
few,
on putting our players
which I heard wasn't very
and
good.
game creators first.
Oh, but that
in
trailer looked
everything
pretty
we
cool,
do.
though.
No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox. When it comes to our consoles, we have heard your feedback on two fronts.
Oh, I'm streaming Ubisoft
First,
and Capcom
we have
tomorrow, yes.
significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find globally. Second, we know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
They just said Fable is 2024. What is the memory on what is the memory on the X? So they doubled their memory.
And now for the one more thing you've all been waiting for. Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest game we've ever built.
Oh, it's a terabyte too.
So sit
Okay.
tight and enjoy Starfield Direct.
Here we go, baby. I gotta say, I like that I like that showcase much better than Sony's. I really did. I get it. A lot of you guys don't. That's fine. I appreciate that. But I just thought the stuff looked more interesting. All right, Morgan. We'll see you soon, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Yeah, no indie. I didn't expect an indie, though. Come on now. I've met Todd Howard a couple times. He didn't. I don't think he liked me. I mean, he never said anything mean about me. I just got the sense he didn't vibe with me. You goddamn right, Bukaki.
Hey everyone, thank you so
Todd
much
Howard.
for joining us today, and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the
Is that right,
decades
Prince
to
Green?
make the kind of games that we love here, and that's thanks to all of you, from the Elder Scrolls to Fallout, we love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling?
I don't know why
of
he
being
wouldn't
who
like
you
me.
wanna be and
It's
exploring a
vibes.
new
I'm not
world,
saying he
but
doesn't.
set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do.
Todd seems
And
like a
that
different.
is Starfield.
It's kind of like, you know,
Obviously,
when
we've
you
come
watch
a long way
RPGs
since
and
then
stuff, and
with
it's
the
like, or
games
like
we've built, our
D&D
technology,
the
and all of
movie,
us
where
here in
it's
the
like
studio.
there's
We've
kind of
done
the
so much
chaos,
together,
jokey,
but, well,
annoying
we've
person,
never tried to make
and
a
then there's the
game
real serious
like
guy.
this.
I think
Today,
Todd
you'll get to
is
hear from
much
many
more
on the team
serious.
and
At
see
least
so
that's how I
much
got.
of what we think makes our game
Hey,
special.
drive by
So let's
Joe. Thank
jump
you for the
in
super chat, buddy.
and take a
Says he
look.
on helium? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. By the way, him saying it just works, that's Steve Jobs' line. I'm sure Todd probably said it, but
is our first new universe in over 25 years. But it's still
The HUD's
a
nice
Bethesda
looking.
RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities.
Cool.
But this time, it's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds.
Okay, well that I'm not.
Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours. And it wasn't until now that we had the technology
I'll
to
invite him
create
after
it.
Starfield, but I want to play it.
From the rocks
So I
at
have
your
something to
feet
talk to him about.
to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too.
You visit it.
We realistically simulate the galaxy around you. Our next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light
I'm not
the
hating
world
on it.
based
I
the
love this
type
so
of
far.
star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere. We also have an all-new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person, and you can play it in first person. We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources, do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
You're a spacer punk. Fucking punk's taking over. Johnny Rotten space fucker. That's cool to watch him fall back with the gravity being so low. Cool. See, I actually like the jank of the leg because that's how it's going to be.
Items allowing you to pick
So you get a
everything
sense
up,
it's more
and
real.
You can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your
It might be
missions,
30
and your
frames. Who
inventory.
cares?
We love to pack
I mean, if
a
it's
ton
good,
of
it's
detail
good.
in every object.
If it's 30
From
frames
all
and
of
it
your
controls
weapons
like shit, then I think
to
you have a
spacesuits,
reason to be annoyed.
To food.
But what does it matter if
obsess
it's
over the
30
details.
frames? If it
Food. We obsess over food.
doesn't bother you in the gameplay.
When you're done exploring, you can
30
walk
frames
back
'cause of low
or fast
gravity.
travel
That's right,
to
Jeff.
Your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. New York, do you mean big in terms of environment or success?
Our mission was to
or
convey
both?
the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight.
Is that
And we've been
Stanley
referring to this approach
Tucci?
as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet
Oh,
still
yeah,
looks
if you get,
grounded and relatable.
For
if
us,
you get
it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest
motion
is.
sick, sure,
Obviously,
I
the
get you.
NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch, a bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
this is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further...
Is that right, Rob? Procedural animation when they get hit?
Cool. Obviously, the game is big. And it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource-heavy. Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
This looks cool, man. Is it day one for me? Fuck yeah. But a lot of it is because, you know, it's Game Pass. But even if it wasn't Game Pass, I would have purchased it day one.
Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a colony war memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Oh my God.
Sean Rossakar, I thought this was a better showcase than what Sony gave us, yes.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noelle, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter,
yeah, Jalapeno says collect 10 crystals on planet, go to next planet, collect 10 bamboozles.
Anything goes.
Yeah, if that's what it is,
there's also Vlad,
then it's going to be shit.
Sam
Agree.
Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The Settled Systems is home to all kinds of different stories.
Hey, Dilly D says time to call Phil and apologize. Look, if these games come out and they're really good, and they come out, I mean, on time doesn't matter, but something's got to come out. If he starts to be able to release things at a good cadence and it's good stuff, then fuck yeah, I'll apologize.
Human settlement in space.
I've always said his vision is awesome for this. He just hasn't been able to execute it. But if this is it, it's great.
Of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies.
They did not show Gears, which sucks. I had hoped to see. I mean, yeah.
Beyond the United
have they even
Colonies
announced
reach,
Gears?
You might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems.
Oh, Gavin Russell, can you imagine? I doubt this will slip. Can you imagine? That would be so bad.
The capital of the Freestar Collective
I mean, it's
is
possible, I
Aquila City.
suppose.
The
So yeah, you'll get Forza.
is an Aquila City
Then
fixture.
you get this in February. Come on, man.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
I'm with you, Matty D. I agree. This is great.
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the settled systems as a pleasure city, where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
Radical, I do too. I like that Western thing.
Ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Is that John Cooper
Outside the
Mellencamp?
bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
A new face. Is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile?
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
Bradley, I'm with you as well.
We use
Hello,
that
Orions.
exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character
All right, Uncensored Maverick, good to see you, buddy. Wallace, on this, I think it looks great. I'm excited.
Hey, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out.
They're showing gameplay.
You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of
What
40
stutter?
presets,
What are you guys
and that'll
talking
be your
about?
starting point.
Are you talking about my stream, or you're seeing stuttering in the game itself?
Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system has more to offer than ever before.
It's also the simplest character generation system we've ever had. We let the player get as close as possible
Okay, no
to make
stutter,
whatever
okay.
they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes,
The fuck is a
scars, piercings,
dermesthetic?
teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in. Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
From chef to Dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds
What
is you
engine are they
never
using?
know
It's a
when
good
yours
question.
is
I
gonna
have
come
no
in handy.
idea. Rob the
You
Mod
could be
might
in the middle
know.
of a fancy restaurant, talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
By the terror! Is it really you?
He'll join your crew, and he'll give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
My favorite trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
There's another
It's the
great one that
Creation
gives you
Engine 2,
damage
says
buff when
Ricardo,
your
a new
health is low,
version from
but
Skyrim
mercenaries
Fallout
will
engine.
randomly show up and try to kill you.
They did upgrade it.
No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved and unlock or rank up skills. Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill. Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
I like the Xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
I like maxing out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat. That one's a lot of fun.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie, and then jumping out and springing on people.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits. Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player. I like doing the death from above thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them. I like blowing stuff up.
Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there are full star systems.
Ricardo's asking me why I'm so quiet. Because I'm engaged. It's cool. It looks cool. I'm excited to play it.
Our team worked hard to strike a balance between
And I'll be honest with you, I mean,
and realism. We studied data from
what
NASA
would you give the showcase
and a
overall,
multitude
Kenny
of other
Fox? Thank you for the
sources
super chat,
to
buddy.
help
I
us
would
make
give
the
it
world feel believable.
an 8.
From the way we approached
I'd give it
planetary
an 8.
atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun.
They're going to do deeper dives, I think,
Once we have
Tuesday
created
of
a
some of the other
grounded
games.
world,
So
we can start looking at all the things that make that world fun.
you know, I'll be curious if they show anything from
When you leave the
Fable or
planet and head
Avowed
into
or any of that
space,
stuff. But no,
you'll be
this
navigating
game
asteroid
looks
fields,
good. It looks
having
really
chance meetings
cool.
with interesting strangers, dogfighting in
and I would
space,
wonder if some of the people hating on it in the chat are, and that's also one of the annoying things about fanboys. And I'm not saying anybody in the chat's a fanboy,
all out there.
but it does make it hard to have discourse with
Ultimately, it's about
people about
rewarding
stuff
your
like this because you don't
curiosity.
really know if they're
Because
being
whether it's on the
honest
surface of a
or
planet,
if they're being
the
a
alleys of a
fanboy.
city,
Like, I'm going to
or
find
the
anything to
vastness of
pick
space,
apart.
You never know what you'll find.
Like people talking about, the facial animations. Well, okay, yeah. Do they look the best ever? No, but they look good enough that it will be convincing if I'm having all the freedom that this game offers.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown
Yeah, I hope it's.
away by the
I
amount
hope
of
it's
stuff
not empty.
you can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize.
But I'm
and
sure they. I
upgrade
mean,
that ship,
I don't think they're more. I mean, again, they might be. Maybe they're
and
fucking
hire a crew
morons.
to keep it up and running.
You could actually play
And it
this
all
Game Day
starts in
Sam
spaceports.
in the cloud. I think on your laptop.
Every spaceport
it
has
doesn't
a ship
seem like it's
technician
that
where
big
you
of
can
a,
purchase,
you know.
sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with
Well,
a speedy
Silver
fighter
Joystick
that's
says,
perfect
Jaffe,
for
keep
bounty
in mind
hunting.
you have wanted to like this game
you
for a
might
long
round out
time.
your
You
ship
came in
roster with a
positively
hulking
biased
space
towards it.
freighter to run
Yeah,
cargo
because everything I've
missions, or
seen
even
of
do
it
a
so
little
far, I've liked.
For now, though,
So,
we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier,
you know,
and make some changes.
But
You can
again, I'll
customize
be the
and upgrade
the first
everything
because
see
you know,
here.
but
and you have 2
I'll
ways to
give you
do
my
that.
honest opinion if I play it and I
You
don't
can
like
quickly
it.
upgrade individual systems
I'll stop playing it
like
until
your
you didn't
weapons
like it.
or shields,
Um,
or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here
but
you
I
can
like
change
I
anything,
like what they're
from
proposing.
the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module
But
can
yeah, I
give
was
you
going to say
more
I
room
don't
for
think
crew.
they're morons to the extent that it's like,
Adding
let's make
cowling can
1,000
change your
planets
ship's overall silhouette.
and then never put anything on them.
An
I mean, I
improved
think they
grab drive
know
allows
that.
for longer
And
distance
I
space jumps.
imagine that they'll know.
You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact
I think
look
they'll
you want.
be able to articulate
The parts you
visually
choose
in
to
the
build with
HUD.
don't just affect your
This
ship's
is a planet
stats.
that you just go to kind of
They'll
collect
also
stuff.
affect
It's
what you can do
procedural.
inside your ship.
And this is a
You can have
planet where
modules for
you're
crafting,
moving the story along.
or for storing
I
and
think
displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship
know.
manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms.
You already know Concorde won't look as janky as this. So what? I mean, is that what
Our
you care
modified
about
Frontier
most?
is a practical ship,
If Concorde
but
is
with
just a
little
space
creativity,
shooter, but it doesn't
your
have
ship
any
can
of
look like
the
almost anything you want.
the ambition.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it.
I know what Concorde is, but nobody knows what
Where
the
it had
gameplay
like
is.
a
I mean,
giant tail to
people
it.
know, but
And we've done spiders, we've done mechs. So it's really whatever your imagination is.
that's cool.
And while you can build your
That's pretty
home
cool.
among the stars the way you want to,
Come on
you're
now.
probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Genesis Alpha 1, Driscoll? I've never even heard of that. What is
The
that?
Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members
No,
of
Game Day
Constellation
Sam,
can
I do
join you
not.
on your journey.
I do
These
not miss saying the
companions can serve
power
on
of
your crew,
PlayStation. It's annoying
and they'll
as fuck.
always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling
Right,
together
I'm with Ricardo
until we
too.
either
These guys
find
made
an
Elder
artifact
Scrolls.
or this
They made
lead runs
Skyrim
dry.
in space.
Each
Maybe it'll
companion
suck,
comes
but
with their own valuable skills
again,
for your ships and outposts, as well as additional crew. It's
fuck you. I hate you.
assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run. And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Crew selection features in Starfield. You'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams.
Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster.
All right, let's see if it holds, says Ricardo. You're right.
Powering up the grab drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump.
Yeah, if it sucks, it sucks, but it seems super fucking immersive. It's gone again? What the fuck? Sarah, is the internet fucked up?
Will allow you to zero in on specific. After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit. You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap. But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship. Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport. But space is way more than fighting for your life. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance.
or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars.
All right, are we back?
I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm going to board ships. I'm like, this is now mine.
My dog works for Jim Ryan. It's cutting in and out.
Put them, you know, in my cargo hold.
All right, fellas. Well,
for sandwiches.
I'll figure it out. My dog ran over the wire, getting the recording.
You want
So.
to come on over? Just pop on by.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own. The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people.
Ravenous says, notice how the developers are mostly our age. What do you, I get you. Jake, you can buy one of these hats on the store if you go to the
is so present here.
What's it called? The link tree, which is in the about this video.
Cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe.
You can see there's two merch stores. One of them sells this one.
Just waiting for you to visit.
Well, this show's almost over, Spaz. I'll reset it afterwards.
We want you to feel like explorers.
Oh, it'll take years to platinum? Yeah, except Spaz. Spaz will platinum it in a couple days.
Mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder.
This will be coming out on the day Trump goes to jail. Think about that. Oh, Jaffe, you didn't just make this political, did you?
Yes, I did. And just
freedom.
Hey everybody, we were showing you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
Yeah, we really took as much care and designed this case as we did the watch. It comes with a Constellation patch, native strap.
And even
Times have changed. Oh, fuck you, Blessing. I'll never stick to only games. Fuck
we
you.
get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox
You troll
hardware team,
motherfucker.
and together we have created this custom limited edition Starfield
This
controller. It's
cheesy
awesome.
piece
it is
of crap.
now, you know, our favorite controller.
Oh god,
We love
stop
this
trying to
because
sell
it's
me
inspired
shit.
by the actual controls that you're
To buy. Just fucking play the fucking game. All right, Texas Lean, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. 4-player co-op. I'm actually kind of glad there is no online, right? I'm actually glad
in every one of
there's
our
no.
games, we always put so much care into all those little details.
I'm
that
kind
breathe
of
life
glad
into
there's
our
no
worlds.
online.
But Starfield
Because it kind of
isn't just a
takes away
Bethesda
the
Game
immersion
Studios
of a game
world.
like
it's
this.
a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield?
There you go.
Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets
I get it. It's,
and the quiet
again,
ones.
at this point, this stream, I mean, I'll talk to you guys, of
Scanning
course,
a planet
but
before you land is a great way to get a sneak
and I'll
peek
catch up at
the
the very end with you guys.
resources
But
you can use for
at this point,
crafting,
it's people
building,
watching after
and
the fact because
customizing.
that'll feel like a clean show.
About this whole system that
But yeah,
we
it's my
generate
the
planet
internet
itself
thing's
as a
my fault. The
procedural
dog just
content,
I need to
but the
figure out a way to get the
handcrafted content
cords
itself comes
out of
as
the
the player
dog's
explore.
line of sight.
Our system builds the planet as the
Ricardo,
player
what
approaches
time
it.
is
We
the
stitch
PC
together
Gamer
a
show?
block of terrain. After that, we have the system that
The
adds
Future Game show
interesting
looked pretty good too.
locations
There were
for
some
the
good
player
things
to
they showed
explore,
yesterday as well.
creatures to encounter, or
Radical
plants to
Desi, I'd be
pick up.
down for that. Yeah, my dog hates
It allows
Xbox.
us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends
I agree,
were
Kevin.
to
I
visit
thought
the
the
same planet that you have,
I thought the
you would
graphics
have
on
a different
Avowed,
story to tell.
not just the graphics, but I thought the gameplay looked a little But I have faith because the developer. Yeah, Ravnos, what do you mean about the developers looking our age? What do you mean?
harvest resources,
I know,
and be
but
on your
what's
way.
your point? Are you saying that
Or simply
that's
take
because
in
the game is
views?
good or bad or what?
With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants.
Gotcha.
You can build an
Reference.
outpost.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
Again, you guys know me. If it comes out, I mean, hell, I probably burned bridges at PlayStation Productions because I put out a video saying I didn't think the Twisted Metal trailer was great. I thought it was pretty embarrassing, but I do think the show could still be great. But, you know, I don't have a dog in any fight. My dog is you guys. I just want to provide honesty for whatever it's worth to you.
After some exploring,
So
you can
I will
find
say,
a spot to set up a base
I
camp.
like this a lot. I'm
Outposts can be
excited,
built almost
but you know, if
anywhere
it sucks,
on
it
any
sucks.
planet.
If it's boring, it's boring. I'll
And the
stop playing it
habitat
and tell
modules
you.
come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different
The
purposes.
only
You can
people I
even
fight
live in them.
for,
Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up
is
extractors
honesty.
to harvest resources.
And again,
while
it's
you're
subjective
away.
anyway.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves.
You don't understand
So
my
you can
hype level?
really
I don't understand.
plan
What are
your
you
structures and
asking?
What the overall feel of your outpost is.
My hype level
And
for
then when
this
you're on
game, what
feet,
does that
you
mean?
can
I mean,
really decorate
on a
and
scale of
fine-tune
1 to 10,
things
how
much easier.
excited am I for Starfield? I would say I'm like at a 9. Like, this is a game I hope I can, you know, find a couple of days and just lose myself in it if it's good. Obviously, if it's shit, I won't.
Add crafting and research stations in your outposts to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different
selection.
ammunition like explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor.
Yes, Alex, because I don't care about frame rate. If I
also
play,
choose to
Alex
go
says,
hands-on with
for a
melee
game that's 30 frames per second, your hype is a 9. Wow.
I think it's always
Because
a delicate balance between
who
like,
gives a
what's
shit?
realistic,
I mean, I'm
what's
not one of
sim,
the
and
people that
what's
gets
Hollywood.
motion
And I think we
sickness,
sort of
okay?
err on
So
the side of, like, what's
at
fun
that
for the
point,
player.
I trust them that if the game plays well at 30, it plays well at 30.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our
But
combat.
if I play it and it's really
It's more
noticeable,
dynamic, the animations
then
are more
yeah,
fluid.
I'll stop playing it. Hell, is the new Zelda
just feels
60? I mean, it probably is. I don't fucking know.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to.
Right,
when
so
engaging
Zelda's
in
30.
combat.
Who gives a
You
shit?
may need to switch things
Again,
up
I'm
based on your
not
environment.
saying
Gravity is
I'm not
different for each
saying
planet, and boost packs are
if
excellent
you
for
give a
getting
shit,
around.
I respect that. If that's something that really
And
matters
for
to
giving
you,
an edge in combat.
then cool, you know. Then don't play it.
Sometimes you'll even feel like you're
But
flying.
I would rather play an engaging game at 30 than a dull game at 60. But if you can't
Zero
play
gravity
at 30 because your
environments
brain
pose a
picks up
different
on it in such a way
Firing
that
a ballistic
it's
weapon in zero
unplayable,
G will actually push
then
you backwards.
yeah, don't fucking play it. What do I care? But
Energy
let's
weapons,
put it
on
this
the other
way.
hand,
I would
offer a more
assume
stable shooting experience.
I would assume
We also have mag
that
weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic
these guys
induction
have
ballistic
enough
arrays. Each
experience
barrel has its own
making
target
games that they
laser
know if
and
they're
can
going to
dish out
play
some
30.
serious damage.
then it's still then it's going to be tuned and set aside for 30.
You want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger.
I mean, I assume that
Starfield's got you covered.
I'm sure Horizon Forbidden West is 60. I still don't want to play it for more than 10 minutes. Frame rate does affect gameplay, but it also doesn't. If you tune your game and you know you're going to be at 30, then you can tune a game to be very satisfying and fun at 30. But if your game is really not optimized for 30, unless you're somebody... If your game is optimized for 30, I would say that most people are fine with it. If your game is not optimized for 30, then it's noticeable and it's bad gameplay. But I mean, I've had frame rate arguments since the first God of War with the with Tim Moss, who was obsessed and wanted it to be 60, and I'm like, but I want more monsters. And he's like, ish, but if you have more monsters, genius guy, good guy, I'm just fucking with his accent, but you know, we have to drop to 30. I'm like, I don't care. So, but everybody has their what their preferences are.
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know
I'm not insulting Horizon Forbidden West. I'm saying that that is a game that probably represents the technology of an open world game, the height of the heights in terms of the tech.
What makes it special,
but
it really is the people
I didn't find it fun. I thought it was quite boring.
Of the incredible,
so I'm not insulting it because I know a lot of people love it. I'm just saying that it is
something special of
the top of the food chain when it comes to sort of execution.
Hear some of their favorite moments.
And in that, it means not
that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most
you can play this on PC at 60 frames?
we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
I just love that constant feel of discovery and, wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships, audio design, planets, the day-night cycle.
Those details matter to me.
Diplomacy, exploration, freedom, the ending. Best of, obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles,
I
come
played,
on, lever action, rocket launcher, brain
Porrit says if you say you can't play a game for more than 10 minutes, you're insulting it.
Creepy.
No, it's just not for me. I played it, you include Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. But I thought it was boring.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
Let's go. Good luck, Constellation. You are go for launch.
Cool. I'm super in. I'm not pre-ordering it because I'm going to get it for free. I don't want any of your fucking special bullshit. Although there's a story expansion, but let me fucking play the game first. Up to 5 days early access, so I might pay for that. So then it comes out September 1st. Okay. Why would you want to push this, Otter Donnelly, to 2024? Get the watch? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, JoJo D, if it's crap, it's crap. I mean, you know. All right, fellas, I'm going to get the stream stability worked out. We will be back in an hour, a little bit sooner than an hour, to stream the PC gaming show. It'll be right here on this channel, so I apologize that the stream was poop towards the end, but again, my dog, you know, ran through it and fucked it up. But yeah, if you want my review of this, I thought their whole thing was probably an 8. I thought it was a really good show. I liked the new stuff they showed. Now again, they don't matter to me, because if they can't fucking get the games out and they can't fucking make them run well, and the games suck when they come out, fuck them. Then they're still in the same fucking doghouse they've been in for a long time. But if you're just basing it off the trailers, I would say it was an 8 out of 10. Alex is like, people are giving the showcase a 3 out of 10. What do I give a fuck? Who gives a fuck what they're... Who cares? What do you give it? What do you fucking give it? Hello, fellas. I do appreciate it. Ricardo, I'll call you on Skype in just a second. I will see you guys very, very soon. Thanks, y'all.